Howdy everyone, Elijah here, and I know I haven't done this in a little while, but here we are. We're here with a new figure review. I recently just acquired this bad boy. This is the Jurassic World Hammond Collection, the Lost World Jurassic Park Adult Stegosaurus. Why do I say it's an adult Stegosaurus? Well, look at it. Does this not look like a full-grown Stegosaurus to you? Obvious joke aside, that's due to the baby that they released earlier. And along with the Spinosaurus, this was one of my most anticipated figures. This was on my wish list for ever since the line started. And this new scale they have with their herbivores in particular is very, very strong, and I like it a lot. So let's get a look here. As you can see, this is a very chunky boy, and yeah, detailing is pretty good. Like, yeah, and I can remember exactly that the herbivores, or the Stegosaurs at least in the movie, looked like this, and along with its other competitors of similar scale, this guy also has glass eyes with pupils in there. That's very cool. I don't have the box out on hand right now because I don't feel like getting it out and I'm lazy. But we can go over other things of the Stegosaurus. So let's do articulation now. Here's something that I know might upset some people. I know when I first heard it, I didn't like this, but now, realizing it, I don't really care. The mouth doesn't articulate, just like the Triceratops. That's a shame, but, I mean, that. This is the Stegosaurus I asked for. A big, hulking, chunky boy. So, I'm not really complaining. I'm not really going to complain that much. But the head, move around a lot. Like, when I first opened this, the head was very, very movable. Except it can't, oh no, it can do a 360. Oh, baby, let's go! And the base of the neck can also move full 360. And you can look down that far, up that far, side to that side over here. This side's a little better. I'm not sure too much about that side. The plates, I didn't mention this earlier, but the plates are soft plastic. As you can see, they bend quite easily. Or not really easily, but they bend. And that goes for the tail as well, which we'll get to in a minute. The front legs have a socket at the, what the hell is this thing? The elbow, I guess? Or the shoulder rather. This is the elbow. This can swivel around in that, and also the foot. Same thing on the other side. The back legs can move out at the hip, bend here. Foot here. If you're wondering why I'm not moving it that much, I have a weird problem with quadruped Hammond collection figures, like the Trike in particular, and the Ankylosaurus. Their feet, for whatever reason, aren't completely flat, and I don't like that. And I do remember one video by someone. He said something like, "Oh, the foot on his Hammond collection Trike was shorter than all the other ones. Like this was the main foot. The other one was like right there, and it's really dumb." I'm gonna have to cut real quick. My battery's going out. Hey, what do you know? I got back with new batteries. As I was saying, the feet don't really like lining up on the ground that well, and I'm very, very OCD with that. I like flat-footed, grounded dinosaurs, especially these guys. So, that way they don't go off the shelf. Anyways, those are the legs. Same thing on this leg as well. Now let's move to the tail. Now the tail intrigued me because unlike the Ankylosaurus, there is no ball joints in this tail. It is all bendy wire, I think. However, the only way that I can get that bendy wire going is I put a lot of force. But, I mean, it's not that bad looking. Also, the detail on the spikes, not too shabby. Not too bad. But I like having it just a little bit more straight. Also, the tail's a little awkward to line up with the spines up here. But all it does is just take some finagling. And then there you go. You have your wonderful Stegosaurus. Now it is time to do some size comparisons. Alright, here we go. Here is Mama or Papa Stegosaurus next to the baby, which was released 2022, 2023, sometime like that when this one was released. And as you can see, the adult is ginormous. But they both go together really well as a pair. It's fantastic. I like it a lot. And then next we have the Hammond collection. Oops, bumped the tripod. Hammond collection Ankylosaurus, which was in the older scale. And as you can see, the Stegosaurus is a big boy. Jesus. But I still like the Ankylosaurus. I still like it a lot. This one is the only real quadrupedal adult dinosaur in the Hammond collection. I say adult because the baby trike and the baby Stegosaurus move their mouths. And the Parasaurolophus, Pachycephalosaurus, Corythosaurus, and Therizinosaurus, and Gallimimus are not really quadrupedal. They're more bipedal. This is the only one that's an adult that can move its mouth. But it's also one of the only ones where its tail is entirely ball joints. But I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. And now finally for the piece of shit. The one, the only Hammond collection Triceratops. Yep. Probably one of the worst Hammond collection figures. Like, I mean that in the nicest way possible. But it has the silhouette of a good figure. But God, it needs to be this size, movable mouth, better articulation. This just needs a redo. Mattel, please redo this. I like this, I do, but I don't like it as much as I'd like something like this, like a trike that scale. But if you look how far we've come in terms of the dinosaurs here, quadrupedal ones at least, you can see that it's improving. It is very much improving. I will not grab all my Hammond collection herbivores because it's way too much. Oh, I forgot about the Brachiosaurus. I don't own that one. Anyone who has the Brachiosaurus, please give me it for like a reasonable price. I'll pay like $80 for it, something like that. Anyways, get these guys out of here. Let's finish up the review. Time to finish up the review. Anyways, and what do I give? What do I give this Stegosaurus? Let me bring in the baby. Let me bring in the baby. Anyways, what do I give this Stegosaurus? I like it. I like it a lot. But that's also because I'm a big Lost World fan. And this thing really doesn't upset me. It's well detailed. It's got articulation that I think a Stegosaurus deserves. Pretty much. It looks good with no matter what display you have it with, whether you have it with the baby, you have it with your Triceratops, you have multiple of these, and you go and scalp it on eBay. I hate you. Fuck you for that. If you do that kind of shit. But, or even with your Allosaurus as well. It looks good. It is a great looking figure, and I really don't hate it. All in all, what do I give this adult Stegosaurus out of 10? I'm gonna give it a nice 7.5 out of 10. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I'll be coming back at you very soon with another video. And then, July 2nd, we have Jurassic World Rebirth. And I'm so excited. So, soon, I'll catch you all on the flip side.